Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the next gen Blackburn Rovers career mode. So, to anyone that was watching the Manchester United career mode, I do apologise, but switching over to the PS5 did not bring the career mode progress over, so therefore I've had to start a new one and have decided to do more of a championship side and lead them to hopefully the Premier League and sometime soon, hopefully the Champions League. So I've taken over Blackburn Rovers uh, in a little bit of a mission to try and get them back to the top of world football like they once were. I've shortlisted a few players that I want to bring into the club for my championship season, hoping to get us out of the championship. So I've got Patrick Bamford from Leeds is on the agenda to try and bring in. Matthew Damian, nice experienced right back. Brandon Williams as well, the young Manchester United left back, would be handy to bring in. Also Phil Jones, I think he needs a fresh start, and if we can get him out, get him here, and see if he can make use of his experience. And also Tom Lawrence from Derby County would be a strong left wing to bring in. So what we are going to do, we're going to start by actually going for Tom Lawrence. He shouldn't be too expensive. It's Here we are. So we're meeting with the manager of Derby. Obviously not the real one, but we're going to offer a transfer fee of 3 million, and I think that should be enough to get him over here. There we go. So just got to negotiate with him. He'll be handy to bring in. The music very loud. I should probably turn that down, but we'll live and we learn. So he wants him to be important, which is fine. We haven't got much strength in the left mid position. And a 3-year deal, I'm not even going to negotiate. That's fine. No release clause. I'm all for that as well. And he's on 20 at the moment. We will give him 27.5 a week. That should be enough to see him out. Beautiful. Okay, so there's already one player into the team, and we'll have a look where he slides in. So I've already changed this to a 4-3-3. That's the way I like to play. So that left winger there in Brereton looks like will be replaced by Lawrence. And then Lawrence will bring Brereton back onto the bench for Rothwell. The instructions will be to cut inside and get in behind for both. Harvey Elliott will have to do the same, and then Armstrong as well. So we'll see who else we can go in and buy. And I dare say Phil Jones is probably an important one to bring in. But we want that strong striker. So I'm not really sure on the valuation of Bamford yet. So this could be a bit of a rush, but I think Patrick Bamford's worth about 14 million. This might get thrown back in our face. There we go. So I'm happy to pay 14 mil for Bamford. I think he's got a lot of quality. Hopefully he can bring some of that quality over to us. So he wants to be crucial. That's fine. I think he's better than Armstrong. Another 3-year deal. So this is a sort of bloke that we want to lock in for at least 4. Not have to worry about it for a while. We get that one over the line. And he doesn't want a release clause. So everything going pretty well here with the negotiating. And not sure what his salary was, but I'm happy to pay him 50k a week. Might not get us over the line here, but signing on bonuses. Okay, drops our money down a fair bit, but I think we'll still be able to get Jones. But I want to go in for Williams first. I want to get all these players. If we can get every shortlisted player, I think we'll be pretty happy. So transfer fee for Williams should be around 4.5 mil. He's got a lot of potential, the young man. And they're not even going to do that. So I'm going to have to forget about Williams for now. These players are getting scouted, so I might wait. But we have brought in Bamford. So he's actually worse than Armstrong, but gives us a decent backup striker. Let's change all that. We might actually jump straight in We'll look at the training. We'll simulate all of that. Bit of extreme hot potato for the boys. So Downing at the age of 45, still at the club. He's a bit of a legend, old Stuart Downing. And the first game we've got is against Standard Liège in the pre-season tournament. Be interesting to see how I play with a team like Blackburn, and hopefully can build a pretty good foundation of what's to come in this series. So Nyambe has a transfer offer for the 22-year-old right back, and I'm going to reject it because he's young and he's extremely good for a championship side. So it's just the Transfer Market Youth Academy. Vision and expectations. First scout report. 8 days remaining on them too, and then you've got some young strikers as well. So we'll wait on all of this to come back. We'll see if we can bring anyone in. Sammy Amiobi, a fairly old player. Wayne Routledge as well. So a few players there we could look at just to help us gain a little bit more experience. But our first game against Standard Liège in the pre-season tournament, we will get underway. Usually only play one pre-season game. As the players leave the bus, there's the manager. And first impression today in pre-season, not a major deal, but still always important to get a good crack at it. So we're taking on the team from Belgium. There's Armstrong there, so he's ready to go. As we get underway, we start by going out wide. Nyambe to Harvey Elliott, a Liverpool youngster, and he turns it over straight to Kimbot and Amala, and they go long, but to no avail. Back to Armstrong. Armstrong again. Now to Travis. He's a very tall right winger, and he gets out in space with a loose man in the box. Finds him. Shot. Saved. Armstrong can't put it away. It all happened so quickly. Travis whips it to Armstrong, and he boots it straight at the keeper. I think it was a bit of a glitch in the goalkeeper's arm there for a second on the next gen. So we'll look to whip this one in with Dak in the direction of Ayala, who hits it over the bar and into the sponsor board. So good start here for Blackburn. 41 years of age, this goalkeeper takes one off of the guts and puts it out of bounds. But back-to-back corners here. Dak to whip one in again. Ayala onto it again. Misses the target yet again. So Blackburn with a few early chances, but just can't find the target. And Standard Liège will kick this one off through. I'm going to try and pronounce it in the way I think it's pronounced. Hille and Arcella. Now Lawrence, first touch for Blackburn. Finds Dak. In on Armstrong, who finesses. He puts it in the bins. Armstrong scored the first goal for Blackburn this season. It is only the pre-season tournament, but it's a great start. Lawrence goes over to embrace his new teammate. And Blackburn lead 1-0 here against Standard Liège, and Armstrong pretty happy with himself there, the young man, and not a bad little bit of play. Great ball through, found the gap, and he puts it into the side netting. And Blackburn 1, Standard Liège 0. That's actually a great finish on the left peg. Good old Adam Armstrong. So Liège to get us underway yet again. They go towards Dussen. Now Lestien. Back to Gavry. Shimiro. Back to Amala. Shimiro again. Now Avenatti. Amala to Shimiro. He's had a lot of the ball. Blackburn get in, but it is a foul. Amala will take the free kick. So obviously commentary turned off for these series. You've heard it all before if you play FIFA. They don't say anything new. Lestien, Kaminsky, out to Nyambe, to Travis. Travis finds Harvey Elliott, who puts one in over the top towards Armstrong. And he's through on goal now. Whips one across goal. too far in front. No one can get there. So it's fight for Standard Liège, who just slowly brings it into Bacardi. And now Amelar again seems to be their playmaker. Back to Bacardi. Lawrence running with Amelar. Can't quite get there. And now Carcelo Gonzalez offside. So Ayala to Tribal. And comes back inside. Good ball to Dak. And then finds Armstrong, who's in again. Great turn. Great finish. Adam Armstrong has 2. And he loves the CR7 celebration. Great goal there. Great turn. Great ball. Just great play from Blackburn. Been a positive start under the new manager as we look at this ball again. Start well weighted. Great turn and just gives the keeper no chance to save that one. So Liège to get us underway again. Seeing as it's pre-season, we might just get this one to half-time and then we will simulate to the result and see what happens. But so far so good. Shimmerote turns it over and now Armstrong could have gone again, but it's taken away by Lifus. And now Gavery back to Lifus. So this is a good way to start the series leading into pre-season and getting ready for the championship season. We obviously want to get back to the Premier League. It's been a while since Blackburn have been there, so it'll be challenging, but it'll be worthwhile. Still looking to bring in a few more players when those scouting reports come up, and we'll see what happens then. As Gavery is just holding it off, finds himself some space to whip a ball in. Niambe can't quite slide. Liège whip it across. And their first shot on goal, not too bad, but saved by Kaminski. It goes out to Niambe. Now Niambe, space to move. Cuts back inside. Finds Travis. Travis to Armstrong. Armstrong ricochets it off and goes for a ball towards Lawrence, but it's poor. Doesn't find his man. Carcelo Gonzalez back to Amelar. Amelar with a drag back to Lifus. Lifus to Avenatti, who heads it across to Carcelos Gonzalez. That's a great ball. Half volley. Saved by Kaminski. Now Harvey Elliott, the Liverpool youngster, with a chance to go, but the ball's into Adam Armstrong again. He's been everywhere. Across to Lawrence. Can't quite get there. Well kept in by the keeper though. I thought that was out of bounds for sure. As fire goes long towards the wing for Carcelo Gonzalez again. And now he's away. The man who shot it right at the Blackburn keeper just earlier. Tries to cut inside, find an area. Douglas with him. Comes back on the inside, finds a man in fight. He's inside the box now. Slid by Travis. Could be a penalty. No penalty paid. They've got one back. That all happened so quick. I thought we were away on the rebound. But an interception and flick on by the looks of it from Liège. So a flick and then, yeah, all happened too fast for the Lipinski to react. And good half volley from Shimmerote. Puts it into the back of the net. So 2-1. Blackburn to go underway again. To Elliott. With a little bit of dribble. Back to Travis. Travis to Dak. Dak to Armstrong. And now Travis again. Good bit of play there from Blackburn, but well done by Gillet. Well, finds his way back to Gillet, sorry. Bacardi to Avenatti. Now they're out again through fire. He's pushed up from the right back position. Pushing his way all the way in. Has space. Good slide. It'll be a corner. And Liège really dominating this second period of the first half as they look to whip in a corner. It's in a dangerous position. Cleared away. Now Dak has space to move, but it's taken away. Now Lestienne. Lestienne's in on goal, shoots, and they're level. Oh boy, it's all come crushing down. What a great goal from Lestienne. I won't take it away from him. We scored our 2 goals and we've just dropped our heads and probably thought it was going to be a little bit easy, but the defender's just sitting there watching, and that is a great goal. I can't take that away from Lestienne, but you have to question the defending from Blackburn. And scores level, 2-2. Armstrong to get it underway. Now we got Elliott. He's not too sure what to do with this one. Puts it across the pitch to Ayala. Now Douglas finds Lawrence, who hasn't really had a lot of it. 1-2 with Lawrence there. Lawrence is in on goal. Good bit of skill. Unfortunately finds its way to Hillay. Now well done there. Now Travis to Dak, but unsuccessful pass. Now they're away through Cancella. Avenatti. Back to Amala. And they turn it over to Tribal. That's through to Armstrong. Armstrong with a good touch. Armstrong shoots, but I think it's deflected out for a corner. On the stroke of half-time towards Ayala. It'll be cleared away by Liège, but not far enough. That's Lenihan. There will be a throw-in. This will be the last chance of the first half. Looks like it's going to be a long throw from Lawrence. Armstrong can't get there. So half-time, 2-2. And Liège definitely not laying down. 2 late goals in that half to bring them level, but we will simulate the rest of this one. Hopefully we can get the win. So it finishes 2-2. No, Bamford did come on but couldn't make an impact, so not sure what to take away from that one. Not too bad, but not too good considering we started well and only come away with the 1 point. So we'll move on from there. Check the office, and it's just a greetings from Lenihan, the skipper. We will wait on those scout reports to come back. So we will simulate, obviously, these other pre-season games. We draw again 2-2. Goal scorers Holtby and, well, Dax. There you go. So Dak and Holtby. As we get yet another draw, so yet to lose, but yet to win. So Genoa on top of our group in this competition. So I think it's a group. I believe it might be a group competition. So that game against Genoa will be simulated also, and it finishes so we lose. So Genoa clearly the best team in our group. I dare say that means we will not move on. So now we get towards the championship season, and here's our final scout reports. So Martinelli comes up on there as well, the Arsenal man, and we are going to go for Phil Jones at a price like that. Possibly get him for about 7 million. I think we'd be silly not to. So approach to buy Phil Jones. He was pretty upset with us, the Manchester United manager, last time, but I think for 7.5 mil, Phil Jones is probably making his way to Blackburn. So we'll negotiate with him. The walking meme. Phil Jones copped a lot of stick in his career, but I think he's going to be important. We'll make him important. And okay, he wants to be crucial. I dare say he'd want to lift his game a bit, but we will give him that, and we'll give him 3 years as well, I think, till he's about 31. So disregard a release clause. 46k a week. Look, that's not bad. It's a massive pay cut from what he's getting. And we're going to go in for Williams again. Make sure we don't make the same mistake. We offered 14 mil last time, and they laughed at us. So I dare say if we can go, I might even just offer 20. It's a lot for a young man, but I want to make sure we get him because he's got a lot of potential. And I enjoy having him around in my squad. So I almost go as far as saying he's going to be our important left back, the young man. He wants to be a star as well, which is fine. He's a star. length of the contract. If we can get him for 5 years, that'll be a very good start, which is good there. So disregard the release clause and hopefully sign him on a wage of about... He's on 39 now. I reckon we can get 35 out of him. Beautiful. Okay, Damian could be another one to bring in, but we'll leave that one as we look over at the squad with the likes of Jones coming in. So he will be our best centre defender, and he's with his teammate as well. So these two can make it onto the bench. So not a bad team by any means. We'll go to the squad hub and give these players their new numbers. Change kit number for Williams. Can he get 33? His old number. Phil Jones. He's going to be a main man, so give him the number 5. Ayala. We'll go to number 12. Tom Lawrence, the 14. Bamford has 22. I'd rather him have the 9. Okay, so there's the squad so far. So we'll just transfers and stuff now. So the first league game, it's not for a while, but it is against Millwall. So we'll get ourselves to the end of July and see what we've got in our inbox, and then we'll end this episode. And the second episode will be cracking on to that game against Millwall. So quickly checking the inbox. Netherlands, couldn't find anything there. Rothwell offer withdrawn, and then it's just more of the stuff that we've seen. So delete all of them. Damian's a 76, probably just going to leave him out. And thanks guys for watching, and hopefully when we get the championship season underway, we can start well against Millwall. So thanks again. See you next time.